In recent months, you may have noticed more and more small businesses closing their doors for good. It's something that's happening across the tri-state.
From Hetty's Pizza in Evansville to longtime family business Clement's Jewelers in Madisonville to clothing boutique Flutter in Newburgh, it is happening. So what's wrong with being small?
In this two-part series, Eyewitness News' Jessica Costello takes a closer look at that question alongside some small business owners who are trying to keep their heads above water.
It's happening all around us, right in your community. Closed, new hours, reduced menus. Small businesses pivoting or even closing their doors for good, feeling the heat of the economy and uncontrollable external factors. From small franchises to long-time neighborhood staples, it's happening. So what's the problem? What's wrong with being small?
I think it's hard to find a solution to a problem that you don't really know why it's happening.
The answer is nothing. But the better question is, how can small businesses keep their doors open while feeling the pressure from the outside?
We've probably seen more businesses go out of business, more buildings empty than we have people come in.
Because this isn't just business for most of these owners, it's their passion, livelihood, and dream.
She was here for my very first anniversary, and then she had breast cancer, so passed away. But I wish she had gotten to see this because she would love this.
It's a problem being felt everywhere, but we start in the heart of downtown Evansville, where small businesses add to the charm of the River City.
Most of what we do is just promoting Evansville. Like, the entire store was created simply based off the fact that I really love living here, and I couldn't find a shirt that said Evansville, so I made one.
Heather Vaught opened River City Coffee and Goods 8 years ago, a one-stop shop for a gift or a quick pick-me-up.
It's ready for you.
This is the first year in 8 years that we've actually seen a decrease in business.
She attributes the problem to a couple of things: neighborhood factors and the economy.
It's scary when you have property and you have staff. Like, the staff is probably the most discouraging part to me, because they depend on me to be open for them to live.
With hard times come hard choices. Customers coming in for their favorite brew may not be able to find it after 2 anymore. Vaught says a limited menu that requires less manpower was a choice that had to be made.
I don't think it's anything that any one of us are doing wrong, but I feel like I'm letting them down. And then even the local makers that are selling stuff, I mean, this is part of, sometimes a significant part of their income. It's just definitely has a domino effect. Like, it's not just me, it's not just my staff, it's people throughout our community and region that are feeling the effects of our particular business being slow.
Just a block down Main Street, you'll find a quaint, quiet place to dive into your next favorite book. Your brother's bookstore has been open for almost 3 years, and the owners already finding themselves considering moving to a new location because of factors out of their control.
Main Street is struggling. It always feels like something can go wrong that's going to put you out of business. Your sales can be fine, but if they shut down a street, then you're done for. And that's what happens to us. That's what hurt us.
It's the cost of progress as the Vault on Main project continues at the site of the former 420 Main building. We
love progress, and we definitely want progress to continue, and we want it to happen, but we don't want it to come at the cost of the small businesses on Main Street.
99% of businesses in the United States are qualified as small. That's according to the Small Business Administration. So there's no doubt help may be needed. Smack dab in the middle of these two businesses, you'll find the Small Business Development Center.
And you could just quickly narrow it down.
A free, confidential service designed to help business owners and dreamers with one-on-one counseling with business advisors, training, and connections to resources.
There's this whole myriad and whole world of things that come along with putting a business to any hobby that you might have. So that's where we come in, is we help people understand what are those fundamentals.
This year alone, the SBDC has helped 37 businesses get started with a goal of only 23, well on their way to double that number before the year ends. While that start is promising, Poggi and his team realize not every business is in the same boat. He says marketing is one of the biggest issues clients struggle with.
Every single person that walks in our door has a unique story. So it's really important that we meet people where they are, truly understand where they're coming from, where they're trying to go, and then develop a plan to go forward.
Pogge says it's difficult to generalize one specific problem small businesses are facing because of their unique journeys. However, stressing the importance of shopping small is an easy one.
So you could go buy a cake from Walmart, or you could buy one from Gala Cake. And guess how much of that money is going to stay here in our local economy when you go spend it with that local baker versus Walmart?
To put it in perspective, this custom Gala cake cost around $140. That means $98 will go right back into the community we live, work, and play in.
Not only is this how I make my living, it is also my home. I own the building. I own a little place in the back, and it's where I live. So if Gala Cake goes down, then I lose not only my income, but also my home. And that is a very scary thought.
Well, it's no secret that it's more than business for most small business owners. Gayla Bell is one of them. Tomorrow you're going to hear her story, more on her journey, and why getting the message of struggle out is so important to her. For now, I'm reporting here in Evansville, Jessica Costello, Eyewitness News.